أهلا بيكم طلاب جريد 5. النهاردة إن شاء الله مع بعض هنحل assessment على الكونسبت 3. يلا نبتدي assessment number 30 on a lesson 1. Complete the following sentences using the words below. Called mass melting. Number 1 بيقول لي if we mix an amount of oil with an amount of vinegar the knot of both of them will not change. طبعا الماس كتلتهم. Question number 2 بيقول لي ice is turned into water by not process by melting عملية الانصهار. Question number 3 بيقول لي when a matter is not the particle speed will decrease لما بيحصل لها cold. تبريد. B بيقول لي give a reason for the following. The water takes the shape of the cup which existed in it. يعني ان المية بتاخد شكل الكب الموجودة فيها. والانسرز بتاعتي هتكون because water is a liquid matter. تمام. Question number 2 بيقول لي correct the underlying words. Number 1 when the temperatures of ice increases it melts and turns into steam. وطبعا الانسر الصحيحة الايه الwater turns into water. تمام. Question number 2 بيقول لي الwood is considered from solid because it has definite color and shape. طبعا الانسر true volume. تمام. question number 3 بيقول لي إن when a matter is heated its particles move slower. طبعا وال true answer is faster. what happens if you leave some cubes of ice in a warm room. لو سيبنا cubes من التلج مكعبات تلج في warm room والanswers بتاعتي and they will melt and change into liquid water. question number 3 بيقول لي look at the following picture then choose the correct answer. number 1 the solid state of water is picture B. تمام. the liquid state of water is picture A or figure A. the gas state of water is picture C. تمام. in which pictures particles of matter are close together. طبعا في pictures A في solid. assessment number 31. number 1 بيقول لي complete the following sentences. when ice gain نقط energy the temperatures increases and change into نقط. طيب هي لما بتكتسب gain thermal thermal energy the temperatures increase and change into water. هتتحول لمية. question number 2 بيقول لي ال freezing process change in water into ice. تمام. which has definite volume and shape. question number 3 بيقول لي when the ice exposed temperatures above 0 degrees C it will have definite نقط because it doesn't have definite. طيب يبقى volume هيبقى عندها definite volume but doesn't have definite shape. لأن هي هتتحول لوتر. give a reason for the following. when temperatures of liquid chocolate decrease it will freeze. والانسر بتاعتي because when we decreasing temperature لما بنقلل درجة حرارة of chocolate البارتيكلز الجسيمات بتاعتها lose energy وبعد كده بتعمل move slower و change into solid. تمام. طب question number 2 write the scientific term of each of the following. number 1 it is the energy which cause increasing in the temperatures of matter causing its melting اللي هي ايه thermal energy. thermal energy. question number 2 بيقول لي state of matter which take the shape and a volume of its container اللي هي ايه solid state. question number 3 بيقول لي it is the point in which water is changed from liquid state to solid state at 0 degree C اللي هي ال freezing point. تمام. letter B بيقول لي what happens if an amount of melted chocolate is placed in refrigerator. هيحصل لها ايه؟ الانسر بتاعتي هتكون ان ال melted chocolate will turn it into solid chocolate. question number 3 complete the following sentences. نمبر 1 عندي نقط state of matter دي ايه؟ الايس هنا solid state of matter. نمبر 2، طيب نمبر 2 هنا عندي الووتر، الايس بقت ايه؟ بقت ووتر، حصل لها ايه؟ melting process، انصهار. اوكي and نمبر 3 بيقول لي ان ده state of matter ده liquid سائل. اوكي نمبر 4 عندي freezing عشان turn into ice the freezing process. اوكي طيب والنمبر 5 بيقول لي ان these two process are considered from نقط changes، طبعا تعتبر من ال physical changes. Assessment number 32. Complete the following sentences. Okay. Number 1 بيقول لي melting and evaporations take place by heating. تمام this is number 1. Number 2 بيقول لي ان mixture and نقط formed of two matter or more. الميكشر والcompounds اللي هي الايه المركبات. تمام. Number 3 بيقول لي we can change water vapor into water by using نقط process الcondensation process اللي هي عملية التكثيف. تمام. طب B بيقول لي give a reason for the following. We can separate salt that is dissolved in water by boiling water for a long time. يعني احنا بنقدر نفصل الملح المذاب في المية عن طريق غليان المية لفترة طويلة. والانسر بتاعتي هتكون because when salty water is boiled لما بيحصل غليان المية المالحة the water will evaporate المية هتتبخر leaving the salt in container. Okay. Question number 2 correct the underlying word. 1 freezing and evaporation take place by decreasing temperature. طب الفريزنج وكمان الايه الكوندنسيشنز اللي هي التكثيف. تمام. Question number 2 melting process cause the particles of matter move close to each other. طبعا ال true force away from each other. طيب question number 3 بيقول لي ان الفروت salad is considered as a compound مركب. طبعا والانسر دي الصحيحة اللي هو mixture خليط. تمام. B بيقول لي what happens to the distance between particles المسافات بين الجسيمات of water vapor when it touch a cold surface لما بتلمس سطح بارد. والانسر بتاعتي هتكون ان the distance between particles of water vapor will decrease. طيب question number 3 using the following words to complete the following diagram. اوكي طيب number 1 هنا عندي الايس. اوكي ده ايس. والنمبر 2 عندي هنا water. تمام. اوكي نمبر 3 هنا عندي الووتر فيبر. اوكي طيب نمبر 4 هنا الايس بقى ووتر يبقى حصل له ميلتنج. تمام بروسيس عملية انصهار. هنا تاني رجعت solid يعني حصل لها freezing process. freezing process. نمبر 6 بيقول لي هنا بقت water vapor حصل لها evaporation. evaporation تبخير. وهنا نمبر 7 حصل لها تكثيف اللي هي condensation. condensation process. okay. Assessment number 33. Complete the following sentences using the word below. Okay, number 1 عندي when ice melts and change into water it not will change its shape will it change. This is number 1. Okay, the changing of matter from not state to liquid state needs cooling. طبعا الأنسر بتاعتي هتكون gas. This is number 2. Okay. Number 3 بيقولي in salty water the نقط and النقط of salt and water don't change after mixing. الماس والproperties. Okay, this is number 3. B give a reason for the following. Formations of ice from water needs cooling. يعني تكوين الآيس من المية need cooling محتاج تبريد. والأنسرز بتاعتي هنقول إن because by cooling the thermal energy of a liquid water is loosed, so البارتيكلز هيحصل لها ايه get closer together and it change into solid or ice. تمام. Number 2 correct the underlying words. تمام. هنبتدي بنمبر 1 in evaporation process particles of matter move slower and spread far from each other. تمام. والانسر بتاعتي الترو هي الفاستر، هي move faster. Okay. Question number 2 changing of matter from liquid state to gas state need cooling. والانسر اللي هي ايه solid state. Question number 3 بيقول إن mixing salt and pepper from form بيكون compound which has the same properties of its component. طبعا هو هيكون mixtures خليط not compound. Okay. What happens if you increase the temperatures of ice؟ زودنا درجة حرارة الآيس. It will change into liquid water. Question number 3 بيقول لي look at the following وإيه correct the answer. عندي salt figure A وعندي salty water figure B. Number 1 بيقول لي mass of salt in figure B equals 20 gram. Okay. طيب the mass of water in figure B equals نقط gram 30. تمام. Question number 3 if we increase the masses of salt in figure A to 30 gram and mix it with the same amount of water, so the mass of salt in the new mixture will be 30. تمام. Question number 4 بيقول in the taste of the salt in figure B will remain as it، هيفضل زي ما هو salty، مش هيفقد الايه properties بتاعته. تمام. عندي assessment number 34. 1 put true or false. Atmospheric air has definite shape and volume. طبعا الانسر دي false. طيب number 2 بيقولي the change of water into water vapor is physical change. والانسر دي is true. Number 3 بيقولي when an ice cube is exposed to the sun its particles move faster which cause it melts. والانسر دي is true. Give a reason for the following. Ash is a new substance that is formed after burning of a piece of paper. الانسرز بتاعتي هتكون because burning of paper حرق الورق is considered as a chemical change، يعني يعتبر تغير كيميائي which form a new substance وبيكون مادة جديدة. Okay, question number 2 بيقولي write scientific term of each of the following. Number 1 بيقولي it's type of change that occurs during making bread اللي هو ايه اللي هو الchemical change. Okay, chemical change. Question number 2 بيقولي change of matter from gas state to liquid state by cooling اللي هي ايه condensation process، عملية التكثيف. Question number 3 بيقولي the type of a change that occurs when cutting an apple into small pieces اللي هو ايه physical change. Okay. B بيقولي هنا observe the opposite figure then choose the correct answer. هنا بيقولي which of the following shape takes place in this activity. تمام. والانسرز بتاعتي هتكون السي الايس cubes change from solid to liquid. اوكي. طب تعالوا نشوف question number 3. Look at the following figure then answer question. Question number 1. What is the process which takes place in beaker 1؟ البيكر 1 هنا هي عملية evaporation process. Question number 2 يلي what is the process which takes place in the cold glass sheet؟ اللي هي ايه ديت هنا عندي هتكون condensation process، هي عملية التكثيف. اوكي. Question number 3 بيقولي what is type of a change which occur in two beakers؟ طيب ال occurs اللي هي change هيبقى physical ايه؟ physical change. تمام. Question number 4. What will be left in beaker 1 after a long period of time؟ يعني ايه اللي هيتبقى في البيكر هنا بعد long term of time؟ يعني هيتبقى هنا السولت only. تمام، لان هو هيحصل evaporation للايه؟ للووتر هنا هيتبخر، وبعد كده هيحصل له عملية condensation تكثيف، وهينزل هنا ايه تاني؟ liquid. Assessment number 35. Number 1. Choose the correct answer. 1. Both of نقط process need increasing in temperature. والأنسرز بتاعتي هتكون السي melting and evaporation الانصهار والإيه والتبخير. Question number 2 بيقول لي among matter which has a definite shape and volume are الأنسرز بتاعتي هتكون التشير والتيبل. تمام. Question number 3 cutting a paper into small pieces causes a change in its الأنسر is shape and size. تمام. طيب خلينا نشوف البي. بيقول لي give a reason for coloring a paper is considered as a physical change. والأنسر بتاعتي هتكون إن because coloring a paper is a change in the matter without any change in its structure. Okay. Question number 2. Correct the underlined word. 1. Boiling of water changed it into solid state. طبعا الترو answer هي الجاز state. تمام، مش solid. طيب number 2 بيقول لي ان mixing baking soda with vinegar forms a mixture which has a new chemical properties. وطبعا هو هيكون compound مركب مش mixture. تمام. question number 3 بيقول لي ان producing ash from burning of wood is considered as a physical change. طبعا الانسر true هي chemical change. تمام. B. What happens if you leave a piece of wet iron wire in air for a long period of time؟ يعني احنا سيبنا piece of iron wet iron يعني حتة حديد كده، واير حديد مبلول in air for a long time. ايه اللي هيحصل له؟ الايرون will rust طبعا. طيب question number 3 بيقول لي look at the following figure then answer the question below. تمام. عندنا هنا number 1 بيقول لي number 1 is the change of matter from the not state to not state from gas state to a to liquid state. okay, from gas liquid. okay. تمام. question number 2 بيقول لي number 2 is the change of matter from not state to the not state. طيب من solid state لliquid state. okay. question number 3 بيقول لي mention the type of a change happening in this figure. طبعا ده physical change. assessment number 36 نبتدي بتشوف the correct answers. number 1 بيقول لي all the following can pass through filters during desalinations of water except the seawood. okay. number 2 بيقول لي ان on decreasing the temperatures of water vapor it نقط هيحصل لها ايه؟ هيحصل لها condense تكثيف. question number 3 بيقول لي the change produced as a result of coloring paper in the same change produced from نقط. طب والانسر بتاعتي هتكون دي melting of wax. تمام. طيب letter B بيقول لي give a reason for the water of seas and oceans is considered a mixture. تعتبر خليط. الانسر بتاعتي هتكون because it consists of بتتكون من water, salt, mineral, gases, living organism and dead organism. okay. question number 2 بيقول لي put true or false. number 1 بيقول لي after desalinations process the water is returned back to the oceans is useful to marine life. والانسر دي false. احنا قلنا ان هي very salty. تمام. question number 2 بيقول لي dehydrations mean that the human body loses water. والانسر دي true اللي هو الجفاف. تمام. question number 3 gas substance always take the shapes and the volume of their containers. والانسر دي is true. طيب what happens to the movement of ice particles when it exposed to the sun rays for a short period of time. طيب والانسرز بتاعتي هتكون ان ال particles of ice will move faster. طيب تعالوا نشوف question number 3. look at the figure then answer the question. Number 1 بيقول لي during pouring the water from container A into container B. يعني بيقول لي في خلال ايه عملية صب المية من container A للcontainer B، ايه اللي هيحصل؟ does the volume of water change؟ طبعا no. question number 2 بيقول لي هنا does the shape of water change؟ طبعا والانسر yes لانه بياخد ايه shape of container. تمام. questions number 3 بيقول لي what is the change that happens to the water؟ وطبعا بيحصل له physical change. يلا بينا بقى نحل الموديل اكزام على الثيم 2. اوكي. number 1 choose the correct answer. we can measure the mass of an ice cube by using a. طبعا الأنسر بتاعتي هتكون دي by using البالانس الميزان. question number 2 بيقول لي ice can be turned into water by heating. تمام، تسخين. question number 3 بيقول لي in both نقط and نقط are solids as they have definite shape and volume. والأنسر بتاعتي هتكون C الwood والiron. تمام. question number 4 بيقول لي to separate sand only from salty water we can use نقط process الفلتريشن عملية الفلترة. اوكي. letter B بيقول لي give a reason for the following. sometimes you need to use an electron microscope. والانسرز بتاعتي هتكون to examine one tiny particles such as a blood cell. okay. question number 2 complete the following sentences using the word below. 1. You can describe the texture of sugar crystal by saying it has نقط crystal texture. والانسر بتاعتي هتكون rough. تمام، خشنة يعني. okay. this is number 1. question number 2 we can study the location of countries by using نقط which represent a model of the earth. طبعا الجلوب. ها. this is number 2. number 3 بيقول لي the distance between particles of water is very small in case of its نقط state. طبعا الانسر هتكون solid state. طيب question number 4 بيقول لي ال earth polar zone people use نقط in building their home roofs to protect them from rains. طبعا بيستخدموا ال ceramic tiles. this is number 4. طيب letter B بيقول لي what happens if a piece of chocolate is exposed to sun ray for a period of time. طبعا هنقول it will melt and change into liquid chocolate. question number 3 cross out the odd word. number 1 عندي milk oil ice apple juice. والodd word عندي هي الايس لان هي solid والباقي كلهم liquid. طيب عندي rusting of iron coloring paper burning of wood. تمام، burning of paper. طيب الاود وورد عندي coloring paper. ليه؟ لان هي تعتبر physical change while others chemical change. number 3 بيقول لي mixing salt with water mixing vinegar with water mixing sugar with water mixing vinegar with baking soda. طبعا الاود وورد هتبقى الميكسينج الفينجر with baking soda لان هي هتديني new substance. اوكي. this is compound. تمام، والباقي كلهم mixture. اوكي. question number 4 بيقول لي cutting a piece of paper عندي melting of wax وعندي freezing of water rusting of iron. طبعا الاود وورد هتبقى عندي rusting of iron لان الباقي physical change while rusting of iron ده chemical change. B. Write the scientific term of each of the following. 1. A state of matter that its particles move faster than solid and have definite volume only اللي هي طبعا liquid state. تمام. question number 2 it is the amount of space that matter takes up اللي هي طبعا الفوليوم. طيب question number 4 choose from column B what suit in column A. عندي 1 الملك. طبعا الانسر بتاعته هتكون ان هو it particles have a medium energy. تمام، this is B. اوكي. number 2 عندي الاير هو particles move very freely بتحرك بايه؟ بحرية. تبقى this is C. اوكي. question number 3 عندي الوود particles بتاعته are packed tightly يعني جامدة قوي together مع بعض قوي. اوكي. this is A. طيب B بيقول لي look at the following the opposite model that show the particles of substance then complete the following sentences. طيب عندي number 1 بيقول لي the model represent a substance in نقط state، طبعا solid state. number 2 بيقول لي if we want to make change in this model، عايزين نعمل تغيير على الموديل دوت to show this substance in liquid state، عشان يبقى في liquid state يعني حالة سائلة we should نقط the distance between these poles. احنا نعمل بقى ايه increase، نزود الايه الديستنت ما بين ايه ما بين البارتيكلز. تمام كده نكون خلصنا حل الاسسمنت بوك. يا رب تكونوا فهمتم واشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله. باي باي. لو عجبكم الفيديو ما تنسوش تعملوا اشتراك عشان يوصل لكم كل الفيديوهات الجديدة.